Keyboard shortcuts. We all love them, and sometimes we just can't get enough of them. Hi, my name is Raphael and welcome to another edition of Excel in 365. In this tutorial, I will share with you 26 keyboard shortcuts that you can use immediately in Microsoft Excel. Today's tutorial focuses on the Control key shortcuts and combining it with an alpha letter. Some of these shortcuts you may already know, and some may be new to you. But it's enlightening to know that by holding the Control key down, you have at your disposal 26 letters that can be great time savers anytime you're working in Excel. Please note that during this tutorial, although I will cover all 26 letters of the alphabet, I will not be presenting them in alphabetical order from A to Z. The first keyboard shortcut is Ctrl+A. A for all. This allows you to select all your data. Useful when you're cutting or copying or moving data, for example. X is to cut any data because you're going to paste it somewhere. C is to copy data because you're going to paste it somewhere. Sometimes people ask me, what's the difference between cut and copy? Imagine you have a magazine in front of you and you want to cut a picture or an article and paste it in a scrapbook. Copy is when you make a Xerox copy of the picture or the article because maybe you don't want to ruin the magazine. Ctrl+V is to paste. Whether you use cut or copy, ultimately you will need to paste the data somewhere. If you look down on your keyboard, you will see that the letters X, C, and V in that order are right next to each other. Cut, copy, and paste are at your fingertips. Z is to undo what you just did. If you want to undo something you just did 4 steps ago, hold your Control key down and press the letter Z 4 times. Y is to redo what you just undid. You know the old saying, 1 step forward, 3 steps back? Think of the Ctrl+Z as your 3 steps back and Ctrl+Y as your 1 step forward. Ctrl+B for bold, I for italics, and U to underline. These 3 shortcuts are useful for formatting. Ctrl+S to save your work. Save your work and save often. P will take you to the print preview window. Ctrl+N, N for new. This will start a new workbook. O to open another workbook or file. W to close the current workbook but keep Excel open because you may be working with another open file in the background. Ctrl+D to fill down. A great keyboard shortcut to expedite data entry. R for right. Instead of down, this will fill to the right. T to create a table. Ctrl+L does the same thing. You are correct. There are 2 keyboard shortcuts that do the same thing. Don't ask. F to find data in a worksheet or workbook. Ctrl+H. This shortcut goes hand in hand with the previous one. You can do a combination of find and replace, for example. G to go to. This takes you somewhere. Ctrl+K to add a hyperlink in a worksheet. A hyperlink can take you to a website, an email address, a cell reference, or another worksheet. Ctrl+E. This is a keyboard shortcut for the flash fill feature that is also available on the Data tab on your ribbon. Ctrl+Q. A feature that's available in the newer versions of Excel called Quick Analysis. And finally, Ctrl+J and Ctrl+M. These two letters are unassigned. In other words, they don't do anything. Think of these two letters as spares, so you can assign your own keyboard shortcuts to J and M without overriding the other letters. Macros is an example that comes to my immediate mind. And there you have it, 26 keyboard shortcuts for immediate use in Excel. I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you again in another edition of Excel in 365.